Hi, Sagittarius. This is Just with your May 1st, 2019 weekly reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Sagittarius, I'm going to start with the advice here for you guys this month because I feel it's very important. It says that, acting in a way, your actions, because a lot of you guys are going to be quite action orientated this particular week. And if you're coming from a place that's very logical and practical, that will, I feel, yield you the best long term results. Okay. Not acting from emotions, because some of you may be overwhelmed with what all you have to do, what all is going on in your life, that your emotions may not be your friend at this time. But coming from a place that is most logical and practical, again, coming from a place where you're a little bit more giving into a situation as long as the circumstance is logical, right? If it makes sense. And I feel still being conscious financially about what you have, what can you give versus what you need to save and how you need to maneuver forward. Trying to think and plan 10 steps ahead will do you good. So again, just keep that in mind. Try to maneuver in a more logical standpoint and practical rather than emotional. Now, I feel that some of you definitely you're challenged this week by moving. It could be physically moving, and you're not able to. You're probably at a standstill because there's some unfinished things that you need to attend to. And some of you are just unable to kind of take a leap, move forward, and start fresh, start new. Mentally, I do feel like it's not a complete struggle, but I don't feel like you're at your optimal, at least for the better part of the week here. And there's some unfinished things, like things from your past that you're still thinking about. Some of you definitely, I feel, have gotten your car fixed, so that's good. You addressed the issue and you feel good about that. Others of you, if you've been trying to sell a car, you could have sold someone a lemon, sold a car that has some issues with it, but someone still bought it and you feel good about it. There may have been an offer, an invitation that you could not attend, or you're being delayed in attending it, but you're still happy of the outcome, right? So you're glad that you didn't go, or it's like, yeah, I'm going to go, but I just can't go right now. I do feel like others of you, or some of you rather, there is opportunities that you could be missing because you're so focused on work or the work at hand. And some of you are just tired. You're tired of working. You're tired of all work and no play. You're tired of not being able to accept invitations out and be social and that sort of thing because you have to work, because you have to focus. I feel that some of you, again, if you are waiting on news information or some type of a judgment, definitely check your email, your spam account, your voice messages, any ways in which you receive communication. Check it and double check it, because you may be missing messages simply because you're so boggled down with day-to-day life. I feel, and it's coming across very strongly that it's like a male versus female energy here. And so I'd see very clearly that some of you feel really happy deep down inside. If you just had a baby, people may be amazed at how quickly you're recovering. Seriously. And some of you may want to have I was going to say a vaginal birth, but you may want to have a water birth, right? A doula. Doing things differently in the way that you're going to kind of bring this baby into the world. Some of you definitely are doing really well for yourself. And if you have a mate, you may be on top of your game at work, your own business, and maybe you and that baby, like, we're going to be a star. We're a star kid, or, I'm doing really well. I'm very successful. If you're a female Sagittarius, and, your husband may feel as though, he's just trying to get by. He's just trying to make things work for himself. And maybe looking at you in awe, like, I just can't believe it. Like, you're just growing by the day. You're doing better and better by the day. There is someone taking notice or recognizing how far you've come or how well you're doing, 100%. And they may be in a place of lack. Some of you Sag men may be in a bit of a struggle at this time. And there may be women that you're interested in. We'll get into love in a minute. But there could be people around you that you may find, again, feminine energy that you find are doing far better than you. But I feel like there's a seeing a glass half empty than half full. Some of you have made a decision to let a situation go. Just let it go. Like, listen, I can't. I'm not going to invest any more time, energy, and effort into the situation. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm getting the hell out of this job. I'm getting the hell out of this state, this country. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Okay? But remember what I said. It's not happening this week. But you're definitely trying to move on. The problem is I feel like for some of you, it's not practical at all because you're not doing your due diligence. You're not taking the time and crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Again, you may just be so boggled down with work and day-to-day stuff that you're not paying attention. Some of you may feel like, listen, it'll all work out at the end, but you really don't. You have the star energy on your side, so you have some form of protection and divine energy and divine guidance and divine blessing here. But I feel like if you are looking for that to you better use it the first part of the week, because toward the end of the week, although I feel that you're not so much stuck in your head anymore, or you're feeling better mentally, you're not completely healed mentally, okay? And so, again, I feel like your attitude may spiral into where you came into the week feeling like, well, I'm just going to be okay. And, I'm tired of this. I just want to have fun. I just want to A, B, and C. By the end of the week, you may feel like, I'm going to go do it. I don't give a damn. I'm going out. Yeah, I'm going out with my friends. I'm going to go party. This is exactly what I need to get out of my head to kind of let a situation go. And you will. That for some of you, it will be just the thing that you need to do, which is to kind of put your hair down, enjoy life. You may be getting a message from someone. We'll get into love in a minute. But again, when it comes back to jobs and that sort of thing, if you're waiting for messages, it'll come to you toward the end of the week or going into next week. Okay? And the benefit here, again, I feel is getting clear financially for some of you, absolutely, or with a particular person. Okay? Some of you may see people for who they are, particularly a female here. For some of you, it could be your mother. For others of you, you may be clear about how you're mismanaging money, how you value money, okay, and how it's not so conducive to family, okay. This also can speak to, I feel, Taurus retrograde. So I'm saying Taurus retrograde. I think it's Uranus that's going a bit retrograde. And so it may be, again, combing through some habits that you have when it comes to the practical areas of life, finances, what you value, that sort of thing that may be not in alignment. But that'll be a benefit because I do feel like it's going to be very clear. Like you're going to be nitpicking yourself. Like, why did I do this? I should have did that. I should have did this. And I feel that you're going to become a better person because of it. You're going to be better for you, for people around you. If some of you are single and you will one day have a family, that sort of thing, you're going to be a better person because of it. Now, and getting clear with someone that may be, again, draining your pockets or, that you may feel is very financially dependent. I feel like seeing it, maybe not necessarily being so chafe in how you communicate toward this person. Some of you may be cutting this person out, cutting this person off financially. That's going to restore your happiness for some of you. But I feel like that part is for a very small percentage of you. So now when it comes to love, I feel that some of you definitely have a hard time moving forward, letting a situation go from your past 100% because it's not completely over. Some of you definitely have gotten messages from someone which could have stopped you dead in your tracks. And you're really kind of smug and happy that this person kind of reached out to you. Some of you could have reached out to someone, went back to a place that was quite familiar, and it was just a welcome interaction with a particular person. I feel like it's really kind of going to go much of a place at this particular time. If it was someone from a past that it just made you feel good, right? It was just probably a confirmation of how you want to feel and how good it felt to re-engage for some of you. I do feel like, and I heard this really clearly as I was shuffling the cards, and I don't ever hear a song, but I heard Mr. Telephone Man. I don't know if some of you are familiar. Some of you are, I'm sure. Some of you are probably not. But it's from New Edition. It's called Mr. Telephone Man. It's like when they were really young kids. And it's a song that basically speaks to someone who's trying to get in contact with his girlfriend and he can't. And he's calling the operator to see if there's anything wrong with the line. And I do see that someone's definitely coming in to communicate with you. Someone has been kind of seeing you evolve quietly but surely. And I feel like this person may feel like, well, damn, you know, you're doing amazing. Like someone may look at you and be like, damn, you look amazing, or you're doing amazing. Like, wow. And I feel like some of you, especially if you're a Sag woman, you may not really realize just how much you've evolved, how good you look, how much you've evolved, how good you become when you're really focused on you, if that makes any sense. And I feel that this particular person in your life may be in a bad place. They may even be physically ailing to some extent. Yeah, they may be even physically ailing to some extent. You may have been ignoring someone. It's like I try to dial her number. That's some of the lyrics in the song. I tried to dial her number. I get a click every time. So some of you, again, definitely with this Four of Cups here, has been putting someone on ice, not communicating with them. You don't want to hear a goddamn thing a person has to say. But at the same time, I feel that you've definitely been burdened by the situation and you're just on guard. Like, I wish someone would. Like, you're just on guard. You're not going to allow any of it. But in your heart of our hearts, like, you're wishing, you're praying, like, you really want, like, a love. Like, you want to be happy again and you want to be fulfilled. And you just want to, you know, have, I feel a soul-connected, blessed love with a particular person. But in the meantime, I feel like some of you are making a decision to drop a situation, no longer put any time and energy into this situation. You may come to realize that all you're going to get from this person is lying and cheating and stealing. And you're like, I'm out of here. I'm going to leave. You know, soon enough, I'm going to get the hell out of here. I'm going to change my number. I'm going to, like, you're going to do something to kind of disconnect from this person. Okay. And I feel like this person, they may have definitely been very self-controlled for quite some time. If you try to reach out to someone, Sag, I would say don't do it. Don't do it, okay? Because I feel like you're not necessarily going to get what you're looking for. You may be attracting or reaching out to people who are in a worse situation than you are and not communicating that, lying to you, not being very honest with you, hiding things deep down inside. They may be people who are... have a lot of commitment issues because they've been hurt in the past. I don't know why this card keeps looking blurry. And I feel that for some of you, you're definitely going to hear from a particular person. If they don't get you, then they will move on. Okay, I don't know how long that's going to last, but they will be saying, okay, I can't get you. You know, I've tried every kind of goddamn way. I'm just going to leave the situation alone. The benefit here, I feel, is that you're going to cut out a situation that you know is draining you. Like some of you Sag men will be cutting off a woman that you know is just using you for your money, or who's not very stable, okay? And you may be focusing on someone that you know that you can build a good foundation and home with, okay? As we get closer to the end of the week, I feel that a lot of you, you're going to come out of this place of feeling mentally hung up. And you, again, like I said, you're not completely healed, but you're going to put yourself out there again. You're going to definitely start to, you know, accept invitations out. Definitely probably, some of you probably get reconnected with someone from your past. Especially if you're a Sag man, you can get reconnected with a Leo or Taurus woman from your past. But I do see going out on dates, being offered a date, having a good time. Again, I feel be very conscious and be very practical about you know, your options, because you may have several, like a lot of options, but you may not, if down the line, there may not be options that can be turned into something, or it may take quite a while. Okay, so it's good to have a healthy social life so that you can vet properly, but just know that you're in a vetting process, you know, and everyone should be, you know, being vetted properly, you know, and you need to dot your I's and cross your T's if you're out there socializing. Again, I feel at the end of the week, getting out, having a good time with a particular person, enjoying yourself. Yeah, some of you could be definitely working towards a relationship with someone that you're getting to know. It's light, it's easy, it's fun. Just have it, just go with it. Be very practical, as I said in the beginning of the reading. Separate the wheat from the germ, but there can be a relationship that you are able to build something with, that you will find that either you or this person puts a lot of focus and work into the relationship, is what it looks like. Okay, some of you may, you know, be very honest with someone and say, hey, I'm not ready to commit. I can't offer you commitment right now. And I feel because you're so transparent and vulnerable, that is going to bring you into a place where you will wind up committing to this very person. Or you'll find that you're very happy and more liberated being very honest at this time, that you're, you know, you're working on you, you're working on bettering yourself, you're working on being a better ... You know, whatever it is that you're coming and being very honest about, I do feel like there's going to be a benefit to that. Okay, others of you that's in a relationship here, I feel that, you know, there's just some issues with perhaps moving on from a situation. You may have some issues with your mate in particular, if you're a female Sag. There can be some lying, cheating, and sneakery that's going on, coming and going, that could be problematic. So if you're feeling that that could be the case, it just very well may be. And some of you may be coming to this understanding this week that you're going to have to detach from someone and let them go, right? Because you may realize that, you know, the situation is hopeless. This person is always going to be chasing several people, excuse me, and I no longer feel married. I no longer feel committed in this relationship. And, you know, there's something about this dynamic that we have that I need to really take stock in, if that makes any sense. But others of you, I actually see going out, having a good time with your mate, doing some fun things. So that's kind of what I have for you guys. I hope this has been helpful. Definitely, if you're interested in the extended, click that link below so we can look more into this person. What will be their actions toward you? Okay, because someone is definitely trying to get in contact with you, and I feel like they're going to be unsuccessful. So what are going to be your actions? What's their actions? How is that going to work out? What are their feelings for you deep down inside? What do they regret? How do they feel about you deep down inside? And what do they want to tell you if they could? Definitely. I want to know what they want to tell you, because it doesn't seem like you damn are interested and want to know if they want to tell you something. And let's see if this new person kind of comes through, because I do see that there could be someone new coming into your life as well. Something that can be what you're wanting. It's just going to be a bit of time before that actually comes to pass. So if you're interested in the extended, click that link below. Otherwise, please let us know how this resonates with you. I would love to hear from you. If you would like something personal with me, I can be reached in the beginning and end to this video. And if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Sagittarius.